Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we are going to be revealing which planner I chose to be using for the rest of the year. I think it's going to work really, really well, and I'm super excited to show you gals which one it is. The one that I chose is in this planner with these beautiful discs, so let's go ahead and check it out. And the one that I choose, so just remember, whether it's a one-day daily or a two-page daily, I will be using it as a two-page daily. So I have some ideas on how to make a single-page daily into a two-page daily. So that's what we'll go over right now. I'm going to switch it out and you can see which one I chose. Do you guys know which one it is? Do you have any ideas? Let's find out. I'll be right back. Okay, so it is now in here, the planner that I chose, hopefully for the year, but at least for the next month I have everything printed out. I'll show you how I'm going to do the layout, but this is the planner. She Plans, yay! The She Plans planner is the one I chose for a lot of reasons, although it was an incredibly difficult decision. It really, really was. What I like about this planner, let's get the pages that I printed. Originally, I didn't print all the pages, just some of the basics. So, for instance, I like that it had a very simple goal planning section here. It wasn't overcomplicated. It didn't have like a ton of boxes. Didn't have like extreme like follow-ups, and you know, it was really simple, so it wasn't overwhelming. And some people may be really, really focused on goals, and if they want all that extra stuff, I wanted something simple that could just get me to be able to write a couple goals down. And so this page would go in here that I did not print out originally, but now I have. So you have goals, and then you have a one planning page. I did make it into two planning pages so that it would flow, because I did do a Sunday start, which was a little bit of a print change. So here's how the She Plan starts. It starts with this page, which is our print and plan page. Do know that I, even though this says to use pages 133 to 262 for letter, that did not work out for me. I couldn't get that one to work. So I used the original top pages, which was the first part of the quarter pages. I did them fit to page, and this is what came out. So this is perfect. It has a monthly, it has the goals, and the planning page. Now, the other thing I do want to mention, because I didn't mention it in this video yet, is that I purchased paper from Amazon to print this out on. So this is not She Plans paper. It's not anybody's paper. It is Astro Bright paper and has these fun confetti specks in it. And it has a tooth to it. 65-pound paper. I really love this paper, but if you like the planner but don't like how creamy this paper is, you can grab a pure white paper instead. Whatever paper you buy is what paper your planner is going to be printed on. So just remember that if you're not loving this paper, you get to choose the paper. That can be an added cost, but this was a pretty good deal for these pages. So just remember that when you're printing a planner. So again, I printed an extra planning for January page. This is the weekly overview that I already decorated in a different video and got ready for this month, or for this week. And then this is the week that I planned in. So what we need to do is get the next week ready. And here I have the page. Now let's talk about one more thing. From She Plans, she had an additional weekly to-do list printable, and this was $2. I had a discount code, so it's even under that. Obviously no tax or shipping because it's a printable. So I printed this out. Instead of using it as a weekly to-do list, in this case I'm going to be using it for the dashboard section, or second page for Sunday. So for instance, I'm gonna have my timeline. This will be my household area, and then I designed, now yes, I do have to white out these sections, and having multiple boxes, this is what I wanted. It's what I loved about the Amplify planner. So this is going to be my second page, and I already have ideas of how I'm going to set this up, so we'll show that in a different video. But right now, every day I added a weekly to-do list. So I purchased the weekly to-do list PDF. I think it's a 2-page PDF. This is the the first one's like an introduction page, and then there's this page. That PDF obviously is for weekly, so it's supposed to probably be 52 prints. So after the 52 prints, I'll probably just buy it again just to be fair to She Plans, because I don't think it's fair to just keep using it for years without repaying for it. So I'm going to do 52. That will get me like a month and a half. It'll definitely get me through the month of the end of January, full February, to see how I like this setup. Now some of these are small to write in, but you can see these ones that come across. So you just have a couple narrow ones, and so what I'm going to make in those lists is just going to be fine to be listable. But I like the space here. I like how most of these are half page boxes, and I just have some little ones on top. So this is not going to really be a weekly to-do list. It's going to be decorated to be Sunday's second page. So I'm going to get these punched, and then you can see actually I put Sunday before Monday, but Sunday originally was behind the weekly page because she does run it a Monday through Sunday start. I think when you buy the actual planners, you can choose a Sunday start, but since I did the printable one, you actually just can print it how you need it. So this was Saturday the 25th. I'm going to redate this to be January 26th through February 1st. I'm going to start Sunday, and look, I'm only going to have to really white out the M and the 27, or even just the 7, and write it back in, or I can use some stickers. We'll see what I'm going to do. So Happy Planner Punch, it does 3, so let's just do 3 in a row. So this kind of sounds confusing. When I get it all set up, I think it'll make more sense. Okay, it's only going to do 2 at a time because of this paper. Okay, so we're still in January. So my January goal planning, I'm going to actually add some into there, even though we're almost at the end. Like by the Saturday, we'll be in February. There might be a couple things that I can get done before. And if not, I will choose which ones are in here to move to February. So here's Monday's second page. Now I chose the day to go on the right. The way that she does it is more like this. One on the left, one on the right. I want the day to go on the right and the extra page to go over here. So let's make sure. I have super high hopes for this. The other thing I thought of is if I don't want to keep printing out this as a second page, I could use a blank page. I can use maybe some of the spare sheets I had when doing this project. Okay, so now we have Friday and Saturday. So this may not be the perfect, I was actually going to do Saturday just on the back of Friday because I didn't need 2 pages for Saturday, but who knows, maybe we can just have some fun with it. And then I didn't need to print this side, but I mean, I just stacked them in there and hit print for the section, so I'll do better next time. This is my first time printing a planner, an entire planner, other than the week that I did, which I also had some mishaps. But that gets us Saturday into February. So this is what her February, or every monthly, what will February, March hold for you. It goes straight into her monthly. And again, I love these little confetti spots. They are so pretty. Then we go into the February goal planning. And again, you would only have 1 February goal planning sheet. The reason I have 2 is so that this would normally be here, but then I wouldn't have the second page. So I did a second note sheet. Here's my weekly, and here's the extra printable that I purchased to use as my second daily page. So what this does is it allows me to not have to partition off this section for the different sections that I need, like ever. This could always just be my household cleaning list. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we have Saturday, and then we go back to the weekly. I'm gonna try 3 pages. Let's try it. Okay, so that is it. Today is Sunday, so what I'm going to do is just quickly fix this so you gals can see what it would look like. And I'm not going to make it pretty like last week. I'm just going to do like a really simple one. If I want to come in later and make it nicer, I will. But this is how easy it can be. Just writing out the 1 or 2 letters. Well, this is actually going to need to be January. And then writing out the number. And we'll go back in. I'll use this one. Okay, so this is S for Sunday, January 26. M for Monday, 27. Tuesday, 8. Wednesday, 9. Thursday, 29. 30. Friday, January, 31. That's because I already said February. And now I can do Saturday, February 1st. Okay, so pretty easy. Now last week I did do the entire letters and stuff. And I know this yellow, some people like yellow, but I'm not a fan of yellow. It's just hard for me to read. But what's on here. But it's bright and cheerful. And there are stickers that were like on a sheet that was almost gone. So I just grabbed those out and used them real quickly. But here we're already set up for the last week of January. And you can see this actual calendar is for February. So that's nice. Okay, and then we're going to get into Sunday, January 26th. So let's talk real quickly about the idea here that I had. And we're going to see how long this takes. It's not going to be long. So this is a Monday through Sunday. So a weekly to-do list, this is kind of nice to have as a separate sheet if you need a little extra room. And this could be to do for anything. It could be to do for homeschooling. It could be to do for cleaning. It could be to do for, I don't know, like a wellness thing. Must do this week. I'm going to make this my work section here. So I'm writing that out. Calls to make. I'm definitely not going to be making calls. Emails to write. I prefer not to. And then these down here were also going to be specific tasks. So that is a little work every week. I could use washi or whatever and cover it up. I could mark it out. It is one of the things I didn't like about the Passion Planner, but this layout is just so clean and easy on my eyes. I actually really do like it. So I'm going to white out weekly here and just to-do list. So basically it is going to be just a to-do list. All right, it's not centered, so I can put a sticker over here, but this is basically what I'm thinking. So, and here's Sunday. This has the half-hour lines, the lighter line for half hour, so 6 a.m., 6:30. I've been using it differently. I've been using it just to kind of write like work and put film on top and edit because I was going to work that whole hour. And I like the ability to do that. I also like the ability to write big and to have plenty of room for everything. So I'm super excited about this, but let's get to the next thing that I wanted to talk about. And I guess we're going to actually set up this week in a different video because this is already a long video. But you may have noticed at the beginning that I had this planner. And I know this isn't, I don't see this planner a lot on YouTube, but I did see the commercial for this planner on YouTube when I was like at my lowest, most like just worried about what planner to use, which one was gonna work. And there was a discount and I had a little extra money, I don't know. So this is the Passionate Penny Pincher Planner. It only comes in a coil, it only comes in this side. So I thought like, oh, I can try it. But I've learned, and I don't know why, I just don't learn for myself, that I I don't like this size of planner. So what I thought of doing, which would be kind of fun, is to do kind of like a bullet journal style cut and paste. I know that sounds like a travesty to cut apart this planner, but if I don't cut it apart, I'm not going to use it. So this is what I'm thinking. We will do just the first week here. So we're here on Sunday, January 26th. Now, get ready. I'm going to pull this out. I was going to cut it out. It would be a mess. I was going to uncoil it, but I really want most of it together until I'm ready for it. So I'm going to pull this out. I did want to mention this coil is kind of like rusty and the paint's off a little. So that's a little disappointing if I was going to use it full time, but I think if I was going to use it, I would have just punched it anyway. So I'm going to pull out the page. Get ready. Don't panic. Okay, so as long as I didn't rip the page, we're okay. Whew, don't look. If this is going to bother you, don't look. It's a little late, right? So this is what I was thinking about for this. I'm going to cut these out. These are weekly trackers. And I'm going to glue them on to the page here. I hope this works as well as I think. Some things work in your head. They don't always work when you get to them. So to get really nice cut lines, you could do, so I can leave that heading though, because it says February 26th through February 1st. Actually, I can't because I'm going to unstack these. Okay, so never mind. All right, so here we go. It's going to be okay. I always think I think things out, and then when it comes down to it, I definitely need to cut better next time. I cut a little of Sunday's checks. All right. So you have your morning checklist and your evening checklist, and I'm just going to tape them on here like this. Okay, so that was a little painful for me, and it cut off Wednesday, but that's okay because it has a purpose. And let me tell you why I'm using this planner. This is actually a Christian planner, and I'm not a Christian. But the way that Lori has thought out this planner, and I just say Lori because she's on all the emails, not like because I actually know her. But the way that she has thought out this planner and the detail to help any mom, any woman want to keep their house completely organized and clean. She's just put so much thought into it that I wanted to include the pieces of this planner in my planning. So this is the thought that I had, is to just kind of tape these on. These are weekly checklists at the top of, you saw at the top of her planner here. So if you're looking for a more simple and small planner, you have the weekly checklist up here for what to do in the morning and what to do in the evening. And then she has these tasks on the side. I do go through this planner on a different video and kind of talk about it. So that will be uploaded soon. And so I wanted to incorporate this. Now, this planner did come with a PDF file, and I did print some of that out. However, I only have a black and white printer. I didn't like that as much because the color coding is really a huge part of this planner. So you can see Sundays are all this kind of peachy, Mondays are all this yellow, Tuesdays are blue, and then it goes to the kind of purpley blue on Wednesday, and then it goes back to peach, yellow, blue. So I do like that. Now, the other thing I thought I would do is take these days, so like this is Sunday, it's make a menu plan, grocery shop, clean out your purse. Monday, dust furniture, vacuum house, and then Bible verses to read. So I think I'm gonna put these on my days as like a little section. So let's see how this goes. This is the idea that I had. Now know when you're cutting this one side, this side is getting cut up, but it still has these daily tasks. So I think it's nice. And obviously these are suggestions. Hopefully they will get done So this also has like a little spot for your food. And then this is a thankful flower, and then money would be something you spend. So it's kind of nice. I don't have budget pages in this planner right now, but it would be nice to keep track of what I spend like that. So there's different ways to add these. I'm just using this tape right now, but when it runs out, I might have to use double-sided sticky tape. I'm probably using a little too much actually, so I'll cut down. But this is what I was thinking, is kind of putting this maybe down here on Sunday, and having it as a little section in my day. So when I'm setting up the week, this is what I'm planning to do for the whole week. Seems like a lot of maintenance. We'll see if I do it often. I might opt eventually to just write them in. I just like a little bit of color on there. So that's why I'm cutting them out. But it could get tedious to do this. Plus, I'm cutting up a planner, which I was super uncomfortable with. So when you buy this planner, I don't know if all of them, if she does this every time, or if it's just the option that I had because I got it on a promotion where you get the PDF file. So full PDF version. If you have a colored printer, you don't even have to think about it. You can just print her colorful version. And I guess, I don't know, cut it out? Maybe not. Anyway, this is what I'm trying for this week. I love the checklist. And I'll read you some of them, although it's more in the other planner video where I'm reviewing the planner. You'll see it a little more. But super clever. She has a lot of extra pages too that I think I'm going to do similar things to. And this is what they do in like the Hobonichis. They do these in passion planners where they just cut out sections of different pages that they like and add it together. But here for her morning, it's exercise, shower, make beds, start laundry, clean bathroom sinks, prep and plan dinner, wash and put away dishes, clean kitchen counters, wipe down kitchen sink, tidy main living space. And then this highlighted one is like your weekly. You have the whole week to finish that, like if you choose to follow her system. Organize under the kitchen sink. She has a different one so that you're going through your entire house and getting super organized. And I just love the thought that was put into this. So here's her little Monday box or Sunday box. Here's her Monday box. Now we're gonna flip over and we're gonna get Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We did not get, where did Tuesday go? Oh, Tuesday, yeah. We did not get Wednesday because Wednesday is on the back of these. So it's just something I thought I would try. Like bullet journal style, right? Or, you know, junk journal, how they just paste things in. So for a while, I will try this. And we'll see how long I like it with the maintenance. So let's get this week completed. The holdups for me on this were obviously cutting apart a planner. Like that's mentally a little difficult for me. Sweep the front porch. Obviously that is Shabbat, so I might actually just put that on Wednesday. Although there are Wednesday tasks. Let me see what the Wednesday tasks are. I don't have that one here, do I? Oh, I do. So Wednesday is clean bathrooms, change towels in bathroom, restock toilet paper, Psalms 10 and 12. That was last Wednesday. So for the reading. But I could print that out. And maybe I'll start doing that instead of cutting up this really pretty planner. I don't know. For Saturday, anything that's on Saturday, I'll just have to put it on along with Sunday. Sweeping the porch. It's not really something you would probably want to do at sundown, so. For the 2 seconds when I was buying this planner, I thought like it could really work, but I know, I'm just kidding myself doing stuff like that because I know I need more space. Friday is also a pretty busy day because it's prep day for Shabbat. So let's put this on Sunday. Oh, Sunday goes into February, so I will put this when I jump all the way to February, jump past the weekly. I'll put this here on Sunday, and then whatever else is for Sunday, I might not do the whole box. I might write it in. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Let's actually see what it is. So this is what's left, and it is kind of a little checklist, and you can see the days and the dates. So that could be like a little sticker. If I cut a little better, for sure, I might keep that. I don't want to be a person who keeps a bunch of scraps, but maybe I do. So Sunday, February 2nd, we are, okay, so still making menu, grocery shop, clean out purse. All right, so I think I could put this on Sunday. Sweep the front porch. Okay, that gets us through our first week of that setup. And let's go through again what we're gonna do for this, and then the next video will be actually setting it fully up. This was our last week, so I am gonna get a bookmark. But here's my weekly overview, and I have these checklists that I wanna do for every day. I did reday it in this video. The nice thing about a daily is I can just print Sunday and put it where I want. I have my little checklist down here of what to do, and then I have this section over here that I'm going to be able to fill out for my to-do list. I'm going to have work here, wellness up here. We'll see what else. I have I have it mapped out. I just don't remember because I've changed it a couple times. That's surprising, I'm sure. And then every day will be set up with a 2-page daily. I will be decorating this because I just like decorated spreads, and now that I know this is the one that I want, I've tried it without decoration, I've tried it with decoration, I'm just gonna want to have it decorated. So that is coming up. Stay tuned for that video and wish me luck on this new planner. I love the purple discs and I love the cover. Super excited for the daily 2-page, and I love the clean look of sheet plans. So I'm really grateful that this is an option to have for my planner, at least for now. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we'll do more setup and decoration in the next video. Stay tuned for that. Also, the unboxing and reviews of the planners that I got that aren't going to work. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.